What does this win mean for you guys moving forward here the rest of the
It's
season?
big, you know. Coach Miles came out today and was like, you know, we got to get our edge back. You know, that's running the football. You know, that's what we did. Primarily on the perimeter, you know. You can't do that if the receivers aren't blocking. That's exactly what we did. You know, all the receivers blocking on the edge.
You've been waiting to make this big of an impact in the game. Does this feel good to you?
Yeah, it feels great, you know, just to help out the team, get a win. All that mattered today was a win, you know, get the chance to move forward and, you know, get ready for Ole Miss.
How were you guys able to run for almost 400 yards? How did you do it?
Practice throughout the whole week. Coach was like, you know, we got to get it. You know, he was all on us the whole week. You know, he was on our backs about, you know, getting our edge back. And, you know, that's what we did today.
Ricardo, did you expect to have a game where you had those edge runs?
Not at all. I just knew that if I got that ball, I'm going to just try to get in the end zone and get as many yards as I possibly can.
How nervous were you getting down in the fourth quarter? They kept matching you guys, you know, touchdown for touchdown.
To be honest with you, I never was nervous though, because I already know, because Nazan always said, and we already know when it get close at the end, we're going to find a way to win, and we did just that.
The way the defense stepped up, I mean, from what you saw from your vantage point, the defense stepping up like it did.
Definitely, it's always good for the defense to step out like that. You know, they had a couple miscues in that deep balls, but they stepped up at the right time, and we really appreciate it.
What about this offense? So you guys, you just keep plugging.
Yeah, definitely. We still haven't really just clicked yet, but once we really just click, then we're going to be the number one offense in the nation.
Next week, Ole Miss. That's going to be very interesting since they're coming off of a loss now.
Definitely, it's going to be a good game. We expected that if they didn't lose, you know, so we're going to go down there, we're going to take care of business.
The way you guys won, what does it say about this team?
It says that we're a championship team. You know, once the defense not playing good, the offense got to step up. Just like a couple of weeks ago, the defense was playing good, we wasn't playing good, and the defense found a way to win the game. And that's what championship teams do.
You guys kept coming back every time they played for you. Playing bad. What does it say about this team?
I mean, definitely. You know, you can't get down on yourself. You know, when the team come to play. South Carolina was a preseason top 10 ranked team, so I mean, we knew they had talent, and we knew they were going to come in here and be ready, prepared for us. So I mean, you know, it was just about execution at that point.
As for the ability to come back and keep on going, what's the way you guys play, the way you guys won this thing?
I mean, it's just something that the coaching staff preached to us. You know, as you've seen, we found a way to win games late last year, and we still feel that same way about this team. We feel like, you know, if it's close in the fourth quarter, we'll find a way to win.
You guys were able to move the ball very, very successfully. You guys have had a lot of injuries and such on the offensive line. Can you talk a little bit about the way you guys have pieced everything together to make it work?
I mean, you know, the bye week was big for us. You know, we got to sit back and, you know, evaluate ourselves and see the things that work and see the things we needed to work on. So, you know, we went back, you know, we broke it down to the basic elements of our offense, and we worked on those things.
How do you feel like the line played tonight?
We played. So we got better. Obviously, there'll still be stuff to clean up on film, but I feel like we executed well tonight.
You guys just kept, they caught you, you answered, you guys just kept going, kept the pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, full team effort tonight. We were able to go out there and do what we had to do to get the win.
You guys are able to gas pretty good. Talk about what you guys were doing.
I mean, we were just doing our regular deal. You know, kind of as an O-line, we knew we were going to have to run the ball, and you know, we put that on our shoulders, and we were able to do that.
Were you surprised that they were able to keep coming back on you guys?
I mean, not really. We don't really look at it that way. You know, we just do what we have to do to win the game. Whatever it is, whether we got to score or run the clock out or whatever it is, we're going to do that.
The way you won, what does it mean what does it say about this team, the way you guys got it out and won?
Oh yeah, I think you know, just talks about our fight, and you know, we're never going to give up. We're going to fight to the end, and you know, we showed character tonight.
Kind of a wild one there. You guys made some plays offensively. Just kind of talk about getting a win like that.
Getting a win like this gives me and my team and coaching more confidence going into the next week's game. But we just gonna make our correction that we made mistakes on tonight, and then focus on Ole Miss tomorrow.
What did it feel like to get the running game going like that again?
It felt great because we were back to playing Auburn football like last week. During the bye week, we went back to the basics and then just focus on getting our edge back, and then we done.
Did it feel like last year? I mean, with the way you were running the ball tonight, did it feel like you were in the middle of a game last year when you guys were really rolling?
Yeah, it felt like last year, but that was last year, and then I'm just worry about me and my teammate. Focus on this year team, and then just getting better how we were last year and be 13 seconds better.
You guys feel any pressure? Did it feel like you had to score a touchdown on every drive, the way the game was going?
No, sir, not at all. Coming into the game, we knew it was going to be a shootout, and we knew they were going to get South Carolina best ever from everybody on the defense side and offense side. And then we just prepared for a shootout this game.
What were you thinking when they kept picking up all those fourth down conversions? They picked up their first 5 before you guys had that big stop.
I just knew. I had my choice in my defense, and then I knew. But by the time the end of the game, we were going to be able to start and deal with them. At the end of the game, we went down and scored.
Just kind of talk about your throw to deep there on the last drive, the big third down conversion. That confidence builder for you to letting you throw the football in that situation like that.
Yeah, it's confident. That just come back to the coach's choice of me and the receivers connected on third down. And then we just being very well connected on third down, and then we just get better from there.
Nick, what kind of element does Rock Thomas bring when he starts carrying the ball more often in the offense?
He brings a lot of element because he reminds me of the little dude Dash off Incredible. Like he just fast like that, and then he just brings a spark to the offense that nobody else does.
Talk about Cap. I mean, he was grinding out tonight. What did you see out of him?
He had a great performance for us tonight on the grind. He was taking what the defense gave him. He was pacing him in the zone read, and they were just hitting the holes how he's supposed to.
Did y'all develop a relationship on the zone the way you and Trey did? Do you feel like you have that chemistry with Cap?
Yeah, I had that chemistry with all my backs.
What was it like? I mean, it seemed like everybody, at least early, got a shot that carried the ball. Rock in the first drive. You obviously ran the ball well. Really spreading the ball, running. How do y'all feel about that?
We feel great about it because we're getting all our playmakers a chance to make plays with the ball in their hands, and we just keep executing from there.
Watching Cap on Ricardo's play, I mean, out there lead blocking and kicking the guy out, I mean, what does that mean for you guys to see him out there doing his part too when he's not running the ball?
It means a lot because that just goes to show you that every man, all 11 players on the field doing their job, doing what they coach to do. And then we had way up on perimeter blocking tonight, also from the offensive line.
It's really the first time all season we haven't seen you have to go deep. What was that like tonight? Just on the short passes going across the middle of the dudes?
We just taking what the defense gave us.
But, I mean, you feel that Duke is getting to the point now where you can just throw it. I mean, you threw it up there. It's like 2 or 3 guys there. What kind of confidence do you have?
It's just great confidence in me to him because I'm like, no, if I put the ball in his range, I know he'll make a play for me.
What's it like for you on some of those, like that 37-yard touchdown run? I mean, you found little windows to get through. You just kind of made a hip move here, shift there, and you made the play. So what's it like on some of those runs? Do you just feel it naturally?
I just feel it naturally. Then I just read the blocks of the offensive line and get me in there. I just let my legs do the rest.
Because Corey was right up there, but he didn't even make the final block for you. I mean, you just kind of made a move on one guy.
He was just in the way of somebody else, and just took an extra guy on me. And then I just did what I do best and just make plays with my legs and not let one man tackle.